Is this thing on?
It is
no,
on.
No beer. Where are you with YouTube today? YouTube Skate Crew. We're getting sponsored by the couple because Skate Crisis.
Oh.
Laurent.
Hello, Ronaldo.
First of all, I have to say, you are exactly how I thought you would be.
Okay.
Honestly, no, they're like, yeah, literally what you see online is what the impression that I have. Thanks for being here. Just quick summary of when did you start skating?
Started to skate, I was maybe 15 or 16 years old. Or the first real skateboard that I bought. It was a Vision Lee Ralph.
Wow.
And yeah, I think I was
Nice one.
15 or 16 years old.
Okay. And you stopped for quite a while because I was looking at one of your videos. In fact, I think it was the first one.
Mm.
And obviously, what makes you come back and why did you stop?
Snowboarding brought me back to skateboarding. It was really long time that I didn't have a snowboard session, and with some friends we decided to go and ride a bit, and I have so great sensations and great feeling just carving and go downhill, and I told myself, oh, I need to get this feeling back, and I told myself that maybe I should start to skate again to get the feeling of carving and doing tricks, and that's what brought me back to skateboarding. One day my wife had a surgery and I had to wait for her all day. She was at the hospital and I was a bit stressed, and I was wondering, I took a day off, what I'm gonna do during this time when she has the surgery. And I told myself, okay, I'm gonna take this old board that I set up for my son and he never used, and I went to skate, and that was my first video, and I took my camera and that was my first video.
First video?
Yeah.
Wow. And I watched that. And also, that figure that you have there,
Oh, yeah.
the guy falling,
Yeah.
that was from your first video, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Hey, that's it. Because I watched it, and then eventually you sort of fall, and I saw you fall exactly the same position
Yes.
as the one on your logo, basically,
Yeah.
Skate Crisis. And wow, that was your very first session. Wasn't too bad, huh?
I took a slam the first ollie.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and after a while it came back and
I have to say, Laurent, it impresses me your motivation, because sometimes you're skating like in snow conditions in Helsinki, and you're there shoving the snow away.
Yeah.
What motivates you so much to really do it?
It's totally for the mental health. Yes, because I know it's gonna be good for me. You know, after a session, even if you don't land many tricks, you just have to concentrate on what you do. Otherwise you slam. So when you are skating, you are just in the moment, and when you are in the moment, you feel good.
My friend Frank says that sometimes. It's he says you empty your mind, basically. You just focus on one thing, and you have to, otherwise, you know. Yeah, that's good. You got your first session on camera.
Yes.
And how did YouTube started? Why did you decide to put on YouTube, or how?
I think I was inspired by what was his name? Ben Jagger Thomas.
Jagger Thomas from New York.
From New York.
Yes.
He had a channel and he was really starting from zero.
Right.
And he did his channel is not doing any videos anymore.
Okay.
But it inspired me, and I said, okay.
The actor. He's also an actor, something like that.
Yes, he's an actor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, he's reminds me of you, the motivation. On that note, I just want to say that there are two people that inspired me to go on YouTube, and one of them was you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Seriously. I think I had like just a couple of sessions, and I was in Dubai or something when I decided to film, and it was you and a guy from Brazil, Jaziel Calisto, who's also been on YouTube for quite a while as well. And again, it's just I like. Not for the tricks. Don't get me wrong, but not for the level. Of course, is for the vibe, for the feeling that makes it very possible for other people to do it and to have that definitely. So thanks.
Thanks to you. And there is another reason why I just make videos on YouTube. It's just for this small community. And when you are my age, so 45, 50, you cannot skate all the time with people because it's really difficult because everybody has program, things to do. And it's really hard to schedule a common session with everybody. So when I skate with my camera, and then I get the comment and feedback, and then it feels like you are still skating with someone.
D'accord.
Yeah.
Feeds your motivation.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's cool. And honestly, if we think of numbers, subscribers, and all that, which is bullshit anyway. But yes, I think just the fact that you're building this community, I've been part of your community for quite a while. And that's why I think it's amazing to be sat here, for real, like this and chatting. So really nice. Well done for.
Thank you. And it's not about all the views and getting money from YouTube because I don't. It's just about sharing with other people, and it gives opportunity also when you travel to see some other skaters everywhere around the world. Like I'm seeing you now, and I skated with Ben Jagger Thomas too when I was in New York.
Yeah.
So I could also meet Anat Khan in Barcelona, who is doing some. He's not doing that much videos anymore, but I could meet him and we skated together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Last year you turned 50. Yeah.
It feels hard.
Right.
Not because of the number, but your body is just not the same at 50 than it was at 44 when I restarted to skate.
Right. Did you have any recurrent injury, or did you have any? Or it's just literally aging.
Just the age. Your legs are not the same. You're getting old. You cannot ollie that high anymore. You don't have the punch anymore. You know, you cannot snap your tail like you used to do. So that's why last year and this year I started to change totally my way of skateboarding, and that's why I'm going now more to slappy tricks than to ollie and ledge tricks. Which,
by the way, you've been doing really well.
Thank you.
I've seen because I even joke with you. I say, Laurent, when we meet you, maybe you can teach me how to slap, because I do very basic 50-50 grinds, but I've never really into proper slappies. And I've seen your progression. It's gone. You're doing like crooked grinds. You're doing long nose slides, and What is it about slappies?
It's kind of easy when you're if you have been skating some ledge before, and then you get you understand the way to slap it to hit the curb. Then it's a whole new world that is coming to you, and that you can practice and really have a lot of fun. And then after that, you don't feel that sore also after the session. If you do a session only with if you're ollieing on ledges all the day or all the session, it feels horrible the day after. But with slappies, you are not totally sore the day after. Yeah.
When I start skating for the first 10 minutes, I do not pop. I just, especially if there are some transition, I just like to play around, but I do not pop. And some days, it's the whole session, I just don't pop much because you don't have the energy, and it's like something simple. But I get that. But I haven't been bite by the slappy bug just yet. But I think eventually, yes, that's something that I would do. What does your family think of you skating at 50?
Oh, I never had any bad feedback about. Only my mom told me, "Oh, maybe you should stop."
Being mom, mom was being mom.
Mom is just being a mom.
That's it.
Yeah.
But in other words, they're okay with it.
They're okay with it, and even when you meet the youngest at the skate park, they're really encouraging, and even though you don't do great tricks, there will be always someone at the park to snap the tail when you learn something, and that's really nice.
Nice. How did you come up with the name Skate Crisis?
Skate Crazy just because it was my middle life crisis. I could have buy a big motorbike or, but no, I just decided.
I bet your wife was quite happy.
Yeah.
At least I skate doesn't cost as much as a big.
Yeah, and there may be less risk to get really injured.
But obviously, the middle life crisis is still going.
Yes, it continues.
Yeah, and where are you with YouTube today?
I think I will just continue my. I don't have any goals with YouTube. I don't want to get. Okay, it's always nice to get more new subscribers, but it's just to continue to upload and to keep this relation with the subscribers and to exchange with some other guys who also have a channel, continue to discuss about skateboarding and so on, and if it can inspire some others, then I'm happy with it.
Do you have instances where people who really wrote to you saying you really inspire me? How does that make you feel?
It's the best. They are the best comments when somebody told me, "Oh, you inspired me a lot, and I restarted because of you. I restarted to skate, or I started to skate because of you." It's the best comment.
What shoes do you skate?
Oh, for now I have some really Decathlon shoes.
Which you review?
Yeah.
Just new?
Yeah. But they're not the same anymore. Those are
Yeah.
not as good as they used to be.
Are you getting sponsored by the Decathlon? Because you had something else you reviewed from the a board.
Yeah, a
You
board.
review a
This
board
one
from Decathlon.
it was not sponsored, but they sent it to me for free.
Whoa! How did that feel?
Oh wow! But I didn't like it really much, and it was okay board.
You're honest.
But as I ride only twin tails, so I gave it away to a friend.
Why? Why is there something that you decided twin tails and that's it?
Yes, because I'm too lazy to look for the nose or tail. I just want to throw the board and just ride it.
Yeah.
And always twin tail.
I think I'm with you.
Mm.
I also think that we don't skate as often as we'd like to.
Mm.
And if you look at the pros, for example, they have their own board. They skate the same board all the time. So, okay, if you skate a lot, if you swap boards from time to time, eventually you're gonna get used to it again. But when you don't skate often, to me is that I have to spend time just trying to get used to the board to then start skating again.
Yes.
So I've been skating Baker for the last 3, 4, exactly the same one. Or at least the same concave or something like that. But that's
I should stick to one model too, because that's true that when you change of shape, you have to get used to it. And
yeah. Let's talk about a little about the YouTube Skate Crew, which is a Facebook page.
Yes.
At the beginning, it was really where I actually discovered people with doing the same thing, because there's a lot of older skaters, but that's where I found people skating, being older, skating, but also creating content online. And thanks to Anthony, who invited me. How did you come out? Did you find it online, or how? Because you've been there for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I was there from the beginning. We were just exchanging on YouTube already, and then someone came with the idea to create that group, and then the person who created this group is not doing videos anymore.
This is where I really got to connect with you, because sometimes on YouTube you write little messages, but it's not the same thing.
Yes.
Once we go on Facebook, and then we are actually able to messenger each other, so it became more of a conversation. And thanks to the YouTube Skate Crew, which you were watching there. Your helmet. You always wear a helmet.
Yes, I started to wear a helmet when I actually started to feel that my reflexes were not as good as before. And one day I put an helmet on, and that day I slammed on my head and I broke the helmet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been a night. What were you doing?
I was just dropping from a transition, and I don't know, I just fell on my shoulder and my head hit the floor and I broke the helmet.
Boom.
So.
And today, is it something automatically for you, or is it something that you have to make a conscious decision? Okay, I'm going to keep it on. Or is
It's just a reflex. I always take it with me. Not now because it didn't fit in my suitcase. So now we are going to skate, and I won't have my helmet.
Yeah.
But I'm quite careful when I don't have a helmet. I won't try anything.
Yeah.
Anything new, anything stupid.
So you'd say that your skating today, Laurent, is more conservative.
Yes.
More, yeah.
Yeah, I try to keep on the tricks that I have learned, but I lose some also. I'm losing the ledge tricks because you have to pop higher, and I cannot pop an ollie anymore. I'm not anymore consistent with my ollie and confident with my ollies anymore.
Right.
So that's why I go sloppy now.
And how do you deal with losing tricks?
In the beginning, it's frustrating, but then you let it go because that's why you try to skate another way. If you go slappies, then you will learn some new ones. So you lose some, but you get some new. So it's okay.
Okay, I've got a couple of quick questions here. You can answer the first thing that come up to your head.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answers. Obviously, it's your personal. First question, not to trick or anything, but best skater of your generation.
I would say that just the video that marked me the most, it was this Nataskopas.
Right. Oh,
Nataskopas.
yes.
Because it was really the real beginning of street skating, and of course Mark Gonzalez.
Who is still on YouTube today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite trick?
Today it's Slappy Fibble.
And a trick that you hate?
I don't like the no complies that will fly in all the direction and then finally you land on it. I don't like those.
Okay, no complies.
Classic no comply is okay, but the no complies that flies away, no, I don't like those.
Okay. Do you listen music to skate?
No, I never listen.
Okay, you
just
listen
the sound of the board and,
that's it.
And the grind.
Favorite skate channel on YouTube?
I would say Nathan Bevep.
Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't talk too much, it's straight skating and a lot of slappies.
Do you prefer skating alone or with a crowd?
No, with people, yeah.
But you have a group of friends that you skate with sometimes, or?
Yes, we're a group of 3, 4, 5, 6, depend.
Laurent, is that something you want to ask me? Or is there something that I forgot to ask you that you feel that you should say?
What brought you to YouTube?
Wow, okay. YouTube made me even more motivated to accept the fact that actually I'm not that old. I'm not too old to skate. And YouTube was the platform that made me understand that and realize that. And from there, the more you dig into it, I discovered that actually, wow, it's millions of people out there at our age with the same crisis that we still there. But that's what brought motivation, that brought me to YouTube. I think that's it, sir.
That's it?
Thanks for... oh, is this thing on?
It is on.
No beer. We're gonna get jumped for that.
Yeah.
But thanks for being here. It was
Thanks to you.
Pleasure chatting with you. As I say right at the beginning, it's just how I imagine it to be, meeting you, and I hope we can carry on building this community, because we hope the whole point of doing this is to feed even more this community, and that it grows, but mostly that we make friends along the way. And
that's the most important.
Thank you, my friend.
Time to skate?
Let's go skate.
Shall we? Skate. Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Whoa. Ciao. Ciao.